Hey, welcome back to the Odd Rod Garage. Appreciate you guys coming by and putting up with us for one more day. Today is Wildcard Wednesday. But before we do anything on that, I need to remind you guys to go over to Poor Boy's Garage. They talked about me being old, them being young, and he even said one time, you know, skinny and fat. Hey Brad, don't worry, you're not that fat. You don't look that bad. Anyway, make sure to go over to Poor Boy's Garage. We're doing the No Name Nationals. We made a call out to them. They've been talking a little bit of smack. That's all right. We've got something for you, Brad. I think you're only going to be seeing our taillights. But today's Wildcard Wednesday, so let's talk about that. Today we're going to talk about this little car that I'm sitting on. And this is a funky little car, like all of the stuff I have. But most of you guys have seen something like this. This is just a little Dune Buggy. You know, in the 60s, a guy named Bruce Myers came out with a thing called the Myers Manx, and it took the world by storm. It was a little Volkswagen-based Dune Buggy that was quite nimble and quite fast. And this is not a Myers Manx. An actual Myers Manx body is worth a lot of money, and this is just some knockoff of some type. But, like usual, I can't leave anything alone. And so I'm going to alter the heck out of this. And this would be probably one of the first odd rod builds that I'm going to do. And we might be giving this thing away. We might just do a giveaway on this one. So let me show you what we have. So Dune Buggies are based on a shortened Volkswagen pan or frame, for lack of a better term. And this one is sitting on the Volkswagen pan. That's the area down there. It's like a frame, sort of, but it's a frame and a floor combined. That is a really cool spider, isn't it? Hopefully you guys can see that. He's made a home here. We'll have to eradicate him. But anyway, these are really cool. They're on a shortened pan, so they're shorter than a stock Volkswagen. This one sort of has a look of a 60s Corvette almost. I really like it. I dig it. We got matching wheels all the way around. But in my typical style, I pretty much won't leave anything alone. And so if they put them on shortened Volkswagen chassis, I figure, why not shorten it even more? Why don't we make this something that would really be wild? You'll see here, it's got some fiberglass repair that needs to be done, but it's got a really cool look to it. So let me tell you what I plan to do. So if a little short is good, shorter is better. So my intention is, here at the door type area, I would section about 1.5 feet out of that area, and I would bring this even shorter. Making the seats set back here further, I'll cut that fiberglass section out down here, and we'll put the seats up on top of that area. So this entire car would be 1.5 feet to 2 feet shorter, which I think would make it look even cooler. What it would help me do is, it would help me get the look I'm looking for in that of an odd rod. So I would shorten the heck out of the wheelbase. I would put a top on it. Obviously it needs a windshield. This has a different style windshield. We'll put a windshield on it and a top and make it a little more practical to drive around. Not super practical, but they do get good gas mileage. They're very light and they're fun. And in Arizona, you can drive them almost year round. The only time you can't really drive them is during the summer. You would think that would be during the winter, but no, the summer would be really hot and you could still drive it, but you'd be burning up. In typical fashion, we're gonna go inside, we're gonna get some drawing done. I wanna remind you guys to subscribe, share the video, send us comments, tell us what you think. All right, so I made it inside the house. We're gonna do a little scribbling. But before that, this was last week's drawing. And this car was a Kellison Shark. A couple of people had got pretty close, so I went ahead and let them know what it was. So this is a Kellison Shark. It was a really wild car that they built in the 70s. And I would really like to build this car and make it something interesting. So, reminder, make sure you search hashtag No Name Nationals, all one word, all lowercase. Check out some of the things that are going to be coming up in September and October for that race. And make sure you visit my buddies at Poor Boys Garage. They are actually pretty good guys. But anyway, go check them out, see what they're doing. They're doing a 69 Plymouth Roadrunner. It's going to be very nice. They're also bringing a go-kart they think they can outrun me with. And all we have to bring is a skateboard. We can outrun both of those things. So anyway, I'll get started on this right now. This is a Myers-Manx clone, for lack of a better term. And I want to show you how I would squish it down and make it funky. And who knows, maybe we'll build it. Maybe we'll raffle it off. Alright, there you have my version of a shortened, squished down Myers-Manx clone. I think it'd be really cool. A little two-seater, get great gas mileage, probably at least 25-30 miles a gallon. That's good for an old car. Just a little carbureted Volkswagen motor sticking out of the back. Do a hard top, fiberglass top on it so that it protects you from the sun. And crawl in and out of that dang thing and have a great time. So, Dune buggies, like I said before, were very popular in the 60s and early 70s. And they're very nimble. They go in the sand really well. They're just great for dune running, going up through the mountains, anything. They're also great on the street. And this would be more of a street version. I'd have it a little bit low so that, you know, it sort of look cool. Anyway, in the comments, tell me what you think. Am I still a little Myers-Manx clone? Who knows? Maybe we'll do it as a giveaway car. Alright, I want to thank you guys for coming and spending time like usual. Remember, subscribe, like, send us a comment, turn on the notifications so you can see when we do another stupid video for you. And we really appreciate all the support we've had. We hope you like what we're doing. We're going to be finishing up the giveaway truck to get that all taken care of over this next week. We're also going to be dealing with Ben's truck, and we're going to be introducing you to Brandon's truck, which we really haven't talked much about. And then we have a lot more things coming up. We have the 69 Blazer we're going to talk about. We're possibly thinking about doing the little Dune Buggy as an earlier giveaway. Also, I talked to you about the boater cycle. And the boater cycle I think we're going to do just as a giveaway. Just something silly to have around the house or to have in the bed of your truck to take to a show. I think it'll be pretty cool. Anyway, once again, thanks for coming and spending time with us. Share with everybody you know. Subscribe, like, hit the bell. And as always, thanks for watching.